Okay, students, good evening. Online students, am I audible to you? Remain. So next I'll move to the further. What was our last class discussion? Ending part? Data frame. So what did you understand about data frame? How many data structures are there in pandas? 2. One is series, one more is right. What is a series? Series is one of the one-dimensional labeled array, which is capable of storing the data like an Excel column sheet, which is by default containing indexes 0 to number of values -1, which we can give our own values also to the indexes. And when we take what do you call, dictionary, there is a special point there. All the dictionaries, if you take it, keys are taken as indexes and values of dictionary are taken as values in the series. Okay, now? Well, so that part already we discussed in the last session. And also we had a discussion related to data frame also we are entering into today. So data frame, I said, just only one introduction I said. Today we are going to see complete meaning of that. So let me go to the data frame now. So let's start with data frame. Data frame. Example. Data frame example 1. Data frame examples. Right? This is what I'm going to take up here. So let us start here, okay. Something like, examples 1. So let us start with examples I'm going to discuss about it. So as you already aware of it, creating what object? Data frame object for organizing the data. Of course, I will show in the discussion. Organizing the data in the form of what? Rows and columns. In the form of rows and columns. And don't think that this is for calculation. This is for analysis purpose. For analysis purpose, we'll go for it. What is the syntax, sir? Syntax I'm going to take up. Tell me, students. Variable name is equal to pandas dot data frame of object comma, very good, index comma, columns, comma what? D type. Extra is coming, this columns is coming. This columns indicates what? Default column index starts from 0, 1, 2. We can give our own names also for that. Yesterday's class, you have seen the example also, but we are going to coming to the further. So let us move to the further examples. I will take it from smaller level to what? Bigger level I will take it. Just try to understand carefully. See, students, I'll start taking from, taking from list onwards. I'll take into float. These are all very simple. Nothing is there. I'll take LST is equal to, take care, students, 10, 20, 30, 40. This is, I'll take directly something like this. Inner list, I will take it. Comma. Next time taking something like, RS. Next time taking here, DR. Next time taking something like TR. And next time taking something like, MC, like this. How many values are there? 3, 4. And how many names are there? 4 names are there. And the print of this LST, it is taken as what? 2 inner list are printed here. This I am converting into which type? Data frame. DF is equal to PD dot. Of course, I will import it. I'll import, students. Import pandas as PD. There I am going to take up, convert into that. DF is equal to PD dot data frame of LST. I will say LST. Here I am not using any index. I am not using any columns, D type, nothing. I'm just using minimum object is one object. So automatically what is happening? This is one row. This is another row will be taken. So 0th row, first row. This is going to be like this: 10, 20, 30, and then 40. And this is RS. All the names are going to be placed like this. Okay. Try to see, students. Print of DF, type of DF you say, and we got something like this. Observe it now. 0 and 1. These are all called numbers, and these are all called names. And see this column names, default column names you see, default indexes you see. This is one mechanism. One more mechanism, if you want, you can take like this. See, students, one more way. I will take it something like this. What I'm taking, 10 comma 10 comma RS. This is one inner, and one more is called 20 comma TR. And next I'm taking one more called 30 comma MC. And next one more I'm taking 40 comma 40 comma something like DR. I will write it like this. I just wrote it. This is my list in a list. So these are taken as what here, students? 10 RS is 1, 20 TR, 30 like this MC, and 40 like this will be taken. What these are all called? 0, 1, 2, 3. And these are called 0, 1 like this. So here I'm going to take up LSD, and then you print it. This is the one. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to take up here. It is going to print us something like this. What is this? 0, 1 are called? Zeros are called what here? Numbers, IDs we can call. And these are all called what? Names. If you want, I can give only the column names. And what is this now? Data frame. Observe it, data frame. Data frame is what here? Class. Simple, students, not a difficult. Now I want to give my own information here. How do you give it? Comma. What is this now? Columns. Columns. Don't take much time because it's very easy for you. Take it as what? ID, comma what? Name you say. Try to run the students. IDs and then names came. Yesterday also I shown you in the last moment. And here this data is there now. This data is there. If you want to, you can give your own names also, no issue. I will give that names also. So here I am writing index is equal to, I am writing here REC1, comma, REC2. So I'm having certain records here. REC2. Next I am writing REC3. And next I am writing REC4. REC4. There I am writing something like this. And the columns is equal to also is set. See this now. REC1, REC2, REC3, like that IDs and everything is coming. We are just creating the object of what? Data frame. How to go for taking the other things, I'm going to show you that. Right now, don't worry about this kind of thing. Are you able to get it? No. So I can go for creating the same thing with what also? Tuple also you can create. Tuple also you can create. This is the example for you take it. Internally, I can take it in the form of what I can take it. Tuples I can take it. In the list, I am writing tuples. You can take like this also. I can take like this also. So you can take list of tuples, I can take it. List of tuples. Where you can get list of tuples, do you remember? Do you remember where we can get list of tuples? In the database you used to get it. Fetch all. When you say fetch all the records are coming in the form of what? List of tuples. That list of tuples I can convert into what type? Data frame. From database also you can read, and database to data frame also you can convert it. And lot of importance is also there. Now that part I will print it. That part I can convert into which type, a data frame also you can convert it. Not an issue. Are you getting it? Now, next part I am going to take up, students. Carefully follow, students. D1 is equal to, take care, mom. D1 is equal to, I am taking something like IDs. IDs, I am taking something like this. Careful. Now I am taking 100, 200, 300, 400, comma, I am taking next, names. Names I am taking. What are the names I am taking here? I'm taking something like a Rosam, here. Next I am writing here, Travis. And next I am writing something like, next I am writing something like Richie. I am writing like this. These are the names and something I wrote it. Comma. What I wrote it now, one more I will take it. Ages I will take it. Ages. Ages I am taking it. Ages. There I am writing, what I am writing, 4 values. You see that equivalent values you need to take it. Some 60, some 70, some 80, something like, 65 I took it. These are all called what, dictionary we can call it as. D1 you say. D1. Are you following me? This D1 dictionary, inside the dictionary, we already said in the beginning days only, inside the dictionary, dictionary in dictionary, list in dictionary, set in dictionary, tuple in dictionary, so much of discussion is done. And this is not a difficult for you. Today I'm going to take up df is equal to pd dot data frame of what I'm saying, D1 I am saying, D1, and print df, comma type of df. You see that carefully, students. What are these called? IDs. Are you following me? IDs. IDs are this one. Names. Names are here. Ages. Ages are here. These keys are taken as what here? Column names. Column names are important. And these things are what? Unread, etc. You see this entire thing. These are called what here? Records. And these rows are no need to consider at all. No need to bother about it. If at all you are interested to take it, you can take it as what? You can take it. One more thing. If you want, you can take it. What I can write it now? Index is equal to, I'm taking, index is equal to taking here. REC1, record 1, comma, what REC2, comma, what is this? REC3, comma, what next? REC4. Like this, I can take up. REC1, REC2, REC3, REC4, you can take. Are you able to get it? Now, this is about which kind of concept? Dictionary conversion. Dictionary conversion we can call. We can also do the same mechanism by using ND array also you can convert it. See students, this part you take care. This part you take care about this. This dictionary is there now. Try to convert it into series. Series you see. Here I will write it. S is equal to what I am saying? PD dot series of what? D1 I am saying. D1 I am saying. D1 you say. D1 you say. Print of what I can say? S comma type of S you say. And you are going to get what here you see. This is dictionary printed. 1 minute. So see some line here and try to print it. See, this is called dictionary. And these IDs are taken as what? Already you know dictionary with the series. All these keys are taken as what? Indexes. And list of values are available. Are you observing this? Now, this part, this series can be taken as what? Data frame. How do you do that? DF is equal to PD dot data frame of what I can say? Yes, I can say. Yes, I can say. Print of what you can say? DF. You see that same thing is considered. IDs, names, ages. And this is called what one index is taken. If you want, you can give your own index also. How do you give it? Column index also you can give it. Comma. What I can say? Columns is equal to records or some information. Information. You can give your own point of it. So you can write students this type of thing like this. So print DF immediately. Print DF. This is okay. So information you say, and you are going to get something like this. So you can convert what type? Dictionary to series, series object to what? Data frame. You can convert this thing. You can, of course, you can take any one of its students. This is LST students. See, dear students, LST here, convert into A is equal to, of course, you write numpy import numpy as what? NP. A is equal to NP dot array of what, LST you say, and print of A comma type of A you say. Type of A you say. This is called what? ND array. Are you able to follow? Now I am going to say df is equal to pd dot what? Data frame of A. Print of what, df. So you are going to get same data like previous. Understand? And you can change this and everything. Dear students, in real time, so what we got it? Data frame object created from how many ways? From how many ways? List. Meaningful thing. List. Next is called what? Tuple. And you can use a set also, students. You can use a set also. You may ask a question, sir, set is what? Unordered. But in data frame, I can sort my data. That's why I never bother about what? Unordered and everything. I'll show you that also. Next, I can show you. Let me show you the set also, students. Then we can move to the further. I say S1 is equal to, see guys, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is my set. Print of what? S1 comma type of S1, set it is. df is equal to pd dot data frame of S1, I can say. Print of what, df, type of df you see, and you got the data. And we never bother about this order because I am going to sort my data. I'm going to show you very big topic. I'm going to start very shortly. And I can arrange whatever the way you want, you can arrange it. And I'm going to do a lot of operations on this data part. So I can convert set into which type? Data frame. Ultimately, data frame object can be created in how many ways? List category, that is a tuple, and a set category, dict also, series also, ND array also. These are quite easy and you understood also. But in real time, you may come across only 5% of the time. But always in real world, data frame means what? It is quietly coming from where, CSV file. From CSV files, it is going to come. Or from database, you can get it like this. From database, because this is the most useful at the data science level. Because already in the database level. What is that in database level? You will select the records. By using how you select cursor dot execute. Select star from your table name. Before that, connection establishment, connection creation, cursor object, execute. And you say cursor dot what here? Fetch all. Fetch all returns what? Records. Records will be coming in the form of list of tuples. That list of tuples I can convert into data frame or not. How do you do that? df is equal to pd dot data frame of what? Records. So data frame is coming. It's very simple, student. Now I am gearing up to what? CSV file I am going to take out. So most important thing is creating a data frame by using CSV file. What is the CSV file which we discussed already in the classes? Again, I may not be discussing. Go to our place, 6 p.m. CSV file. There is some CSV files are there with us. STUD is our student data. This is our student data or not? Already this is our CSV file. Open it in the notepad. This is called our notepad. This is my data. I want to read that. How to read it, I will take up. Employee, you take it. This is my employee data. I want to read this data. Are you following? This already we worked it or not? CSV.reader, CSV.writer, CSV.dictReader, CSV.dictWriter, all those things. Such data I want to read it. How do you read that, students? I will take this data, student data, CSV file data. I will take it from this place. Even you can keep there also, no issue. For your practicing, I will keep the CSV files in our Google Drive. Now let us go to the Google Drive class. So I will go to which place, same example continuation, creating data frame, because separately I will write it, creating data frame by using which file? CSV file. CSV files. To create a data frame, to create data frame by using CSV file, we use a function called what? Read underscore CSV. Read underscore what? CSV. What I will pass it? Absolute path I will pass it. What I will pass it? Absolute path. What are the syntax, students? What are the syntax? Here I will write it. Variable name is equal to pandas dot read CSV file. Absolute path of which file? CSV file. So this is what I am going to start with. Shall I start? df is equal to pd dot read underscore CSV. I want to read. Which one? Student data of CSV file I want to read. 6 p.m. CSV file. This is my student. Take this absolute path or not? Take that. Observe carefully, students. Observe it. Now I am writing within the double quotes. Now I am writing slash stud dot what file? CSV. Extension is important. For safety purpose, I will write what you know? Double slashes. Now I am writing double slashes. Are you following me? Now print what here you know? df comma type of df. See that now? See that very carefully. And all the headers are coming like this. All the data is coming as the records. All the things is coming as the records. Are you following me? Right. Now here this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't want to bother about this at all. We need not to bother about it. If you want, I can suppress the data. How you can suppress the data? df dot set underscore index. Set data set underscore index. You can set simply what? SNO. You can simply set SNO. I don't want this 0, 1, 2, 3 as an index. I just want to set SNO. You see that? What is happening? SNOs. That zeros and ones and everything is gone. What is the most important thing here? Column names. Column names are important. Are you following me? So this is how to read the CSV file. You got it. One more also I will read, students. One more also I will read. What is the another one I will take up? EMP. EMP is one more kind of thing. I'll go to my place. I'll write it here. Right now here as what? EMP.CSV. So very important, students. See that, students? Employee number, employee name, salary, designation. These are all called employee numbers, employee names, salaries, designations, everything. Which object? Right. Getting my point? You take big data, any big data you take it, such big data you can do it. If I don't want this row indexes at all, I never bother about it. Suppose if I have 1,000 entries are there, will I give 1,000 entries row indexes? Not necessary, but column indexes are compulsory. Columns using we will access the data. We can access the data using rows also. I'm going to tell you so many ways. So how many ways are there to create data frame object? How many ways you have seen it? Data frame object can be created by using list category. Under that, next set category. Under list means list will cover and then tuple. Under set means what will be covered? Set and frozen set. Next is called a dict category. Next, ND array object, which is already discussed. One more is what? A series. And a new one is known as what here? CSV file. This is a very, very important in real time. So how do you create a data frame by using CSV? Which function we used it now? read underscore CSV. CSV file is nothing but one Excel sheet. Already you know now, Excel sheet it is. From Excel sheet, we can read the data. From Excel sheet, we can read the data. So how do you read the data from Excel sheet? Read underscore CSV. Okay, now there is a separate function is there to read the data from Excel sheet also, that I will explain separately. First of all, are you okay? Now my total target is what? With this I can say list, tuple, everything I can say. This is only data frame I can say. But no, we want to go for big discussion on that. So we created a what? Data frame creation. Now I want to do operations on data frame. Operations means what? Accessing. What I want to do? Accessing is required. Next is called what is required? Adding new things are required. Adding new columns required or not? New columns. Designation is there. College name also I wanted. Company name also I wanted. Next is called what? Removing is required. Next is called updating is required. Updating is required. Next is called filtering is required. Filtering is required. Next is called sorting the data is required. Sorting. These many number of operations I am doing on which object? Data frame object. Now I am going to start the most important topic called what? Operations on data frame. And students, if you are working anywhere else in real world and pandas, keep my chart which I am going to show you by referring so many things, and I prepared one big formulas. I prepared it. Follow that formulas carefully. Operation window I am going to open. In that I am going to do these many number of operations. Are you following me? So let us start the operations on which file? Data frame. So next worksheet I will take it. Data frame. Operations on data frame. Online students. So now I am going to take up what? Operations on data frame 1. Operations on data frame 1. Operations tail I'm going to say. Online students, did you understand in the previous part? This is the one where we are understanding about it. Online students, confirm it all of you. So coming to this place, now I am going to enter into the further. Come on students, my total target is what? Reading the data from CSV file and doing the operations. So I'm going to start with, so creating data frame object. I'm writing some small discussion. Data frame object by using which file? CSV file, and performs various operations. What are those operations I am writing? I will be showing one by one. So take care. Now I want to go for reading the data. For that students, a small file I will take it, because I cannot write. For example, I want to take, to do the analysis, I need 10th class result. 10th class result released by Government of Telangana. So 10th class result means some lakhs of people will write. How the data entry will be done? In Excel sheet, they will enter the data. In Excel sheet, they will enter the data. And such Excel sheet, I will convert it into what? A data frame. On that, I will do lot of analysis on that. So for that, I just had some small sample data students, and you, instead of typing it once again in front of you, it takes some time. That's why I'll just open it. Some data is available here. Just try to observe it. Hall ticket number, name, Telugu, English, Hindi, maths, science, and then what? Social. Are you able to follow, students? This is my given data, students. This is my given data, what I am having it. This data, I will bring it. This part, I will carry. So this function, this file, I'll put it into your folder, because I may not be typing the same thing again here. So in this place, in the notes place, I will keep it. I want to read the data from this place. How do you go for it? Come on, read such a type of file. I want to read from here. Start. df is equal to, come on, pd dot, what I am saying, read underscore CSV. CSV, and pass the absolute path. Online students, carefully listen, guys. So what is an absolute path? This student marks 1 present into this entire address. You try to carry students and try to say, here I am writing, what I am writing, student marks 1 dot CSV, marks 1 dot CSV. There I am trying to write it. There I am trying to write it. Slashes I am writing. See students. Backslash n is there. New line it will be taken as. And that's why for safety purpose, you try to take like this. Print off what you know, students. DF. Take care. A big data will be shown. See that now. PD dot. Okay. I will say what now? Import pandas as PD. Pandas as PD. You see that a big data will be shown here. See ma, all of you. A very big data is shown here. Are you able to follow me? Very big data is available here. Such a big data, I want to do some type of calculation. I want to do some type of calculation. Getting my point? So how we can do this calculation here? In this case, observe it. I will do lot of calculation on this. Adding the total, calculate the total, calculate the percentage, calculate the grading, grade. First second distinction something like whatever you like it. You can add so many number of columns. I can remove some of the columns. I can add some columns. I can sort the data. I will do so many examples I will be telling. But those things, if you practice after going to home, then only you can understand. So let us start understanding about how to retrieve the data. So I initialize the data frame by using what? CSV file. So now see, such a big data, will you write inside the list in list? Will you write dictionary in dictionary? That's why which is the better approach to do this? CSV file is the best. That's why CSV file is having lot of importance in real world. Okay, na? Right. Let us go for accessing the data. First, I am telling about accessing the data. Accessing, there are a lot of mechanisms I am going to tell you, students. So I am going to tell you about accessing the data from DF. By using which function I am taking? Head. Spell out head. The name itself says that head will give you first 5 records. First 5 records. Head function will give you first 5 records. How do you apply? DF dot. DF contains how many records? 0 to 16. 0 to 16 means what? 17. 17 records are there. DF dot. DF dot. And before that, if you want to get it, okay, let it be directly I can write. Later also I can write it. Head of. You see, by default, it will give you top 5. And the first 5 it will be given. See that it will give you first 5 will be given. 0 to 4 only it is coming. What is that function is called? Head. And I need not to remember like the first. If you look at practically, it is more than enough. Now, you may ask a question, sir, I want to get it. Only first 2, beginning 2, I want to get it. That time, you can go for head of will be written here. 2, I will write it. 2, I am writing just 2. If you want, I can write 3. I will write 3. First 3 only will be coming. Are you getting me? So head will take what? 1 parameter also it will take. If I don't pass any parameter, what is that? 5. If I pass 2, 2 will come. Are you getting? Now, opposite to head is what? Tail. Head function will give you what? Top 5. First 5. Head of 2 will give you what? First 3. Now I am going to give you accessing the data by using what? Accessing the data from DF. What is the function name? Tail of. Come on. Now use it. What I am writing now? Tail of. What is the tail of will give you? Last 5. Last 5. last 5. What is that? 16, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Are you able to follow? Last 5. Head will give you top 5, first 5. Tail will give you, right. Last 2 records I want. Last 2 records. I'll say tail of 2. Tail of 2. Dinesh. Dinesh, who is that? So, right. So, something like tail of 2, which is given as what? Right. Now, df dot head. What if Amol is asking df dot head of 10? What it will give you? Top 10. What is the specialty in that? Amol? Why, Amol, you are getting the doubt today? So, what is coming? 0 to 9. Any specialty? Nothing is there. Amol, are you okay? Fine. Now I will say that is simple, students. Now I am going to remove that. That is very simple. So, coming to the point back, here I am going to write it. What are the functions you got it? Head of, tail of. Head of number of records, tail of number of records. Okay? Right. df dot shape. df dot shape. Shape will give you what? How many records are there? 0 to 16. How many? 17. How many columns are there? 0th column, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7. 0 to 7 means what? 8. What is an attribute? df dot shape. See the answer now. 17, 18. 0 to 16 is called rows. 0 to 7 are called columns. Okay now? Very good. Now I am going to show you these things. Some statistical report I want. Statistical report. For that, I am writing one beautiful function. df dot describe. df dot describe, which will give you few varieties of statistical report. Count means what? How many number of hall ticket numbers are there? How many names are there? How many Telugu students appearing? English students appearing? Hindi. Each column count will come. Next, minimum of every column will come. Maximum of every column will come. Mean of every column will come. STD of every column will come. 25% of every column. 50% of every column. 100% of every column will come. These many details are given by what? Describe. See that? Describe. Carefully follow. Such a statistical report you see. Careful. Max and min. Count. How many hall ticket numbers? 17. How many students appeared for Telugu exam? Like that. I can understand that how many number of people appended. See, in news will be getting 1 lakh students applied and 90,000 students only appearing for exam. Like that we are getting. They're going to count the exam also. They are getting some report and then based on the report they are saying it. Next, mean of this entire thing. On and average, how many people can speak in Telugu? On and average, how many people can speak English? Hindi people, maths people, science. What is the social mean of that knowledge? Standard deviation of everything. Minimum marks in Telugu, minimum marks in English, minimum marks in Hindi, minimum marks in maths, minimum marks in science and then social. 25%, 50%, 75%, because you require in statistical models in data science. Max of Telugu, max of in English, max of Hindi, maths, science, and then what? Social studies. This is going to be called one statistical report. What is the function name? Describe. What functions you know? Head of, tail of, head of number of parameters, head of tail of parameters, etc. Describe function. Next, there is one more function called iter rows. How we write the for loop? We write it K comma V in where D dot items we are writing now. It is iterating each entry in the dictionary or not? Like that. I want to iterate each and every record of my data frame. How do you do it now? See, students, I'll go for what you know. There is a function for record in df dot iter rows. Spell out once. Iter rows. Print of record. Don't feel difficulty. Record. What is this iter rows is doing? Whatever the records are there in df, first record will be taken and kept into record. Second record will be kept into record. Printing. Third record. It is iterating the total df values. Are you getting? Iter rows is a function name which will bring each record from df and kept into record, and it is printing. It is printing something like the following way. Careful, big output is coming. Take care and see this carefully. Now I am writing like this. Watch it. Beginning onwards. What is this now? 08th record. All ticket number. Name. Telugu. English. Hindi. Maths. Science. Social. This is for first record is over. Second, first record hall ticket number. Name. Telugu. English. Hindi. Maths. Science and social. This is for first record. Like that, it is going to be available with what? Second record. See, third record. Next is called what? Fourth record. Fifth record. Next, sixth record. Next, seventh record. Next, eighth record. Like that, ninth record. Like that, 10th record. 10th. Like that, 11th record. 11th record. Next is called 12th. Like that, all the records are coming. Last one is called what, you know? 16th record also available here. Are you following? This is related to what? This is related to what? Iterating every record. How do you get each and every record? I'm just showing this. Are you following? Like that. There are so many number of functions are there. Formula by formula, I will show you. This is related to operations on data frame retrieval. And so many formulas are there. I will show you. Even you can't remember that many formulas I'm going to show you. And keep this formula sheet with you in your inbox. And every time you go for the real world when you are working, you remember my document which I am showing in the class. Let me open it and look at that. In this, accessing the data from data frame. Here you see data frame object dot get head of number of rows, or data frame object dot head of, data frame object of tail of, data frame object of tail of, number of rows, tail without parameter, with parameter. Describe. What is next? Shape. This is what you have seen already, right or not? I am going to enter indexing and slicing on data frame. See that? These are all called what topic? Accessing. Earlier one, creating the data frame. Now we are talking about the data frame. See students, data frame object of start to stop step. Same to same formula like earlier. Go to the another concept, continuation part of our lecture. Print once df students. Print of df. This is my data which is available with you. Head will give you what? First file. Tail will give you. Now, I want to get the data from 6 to 11 I want. 6 to 11. Head cannot do and tail cannot do, right or not? But how you can get it? df of, what should I say? Start, stop and step I need to use it. df of start colon step comma start, stop and then step. How do you write it? df of, come on, 6 colon 12, that's all. 6 colon 12. 6 colon 12 means what? 6 to 12 or 6 to 12 minus 1? 12 minus 1. Same as previous. So suppose I want 6, 8, 10, 12, like that I want. That time I'll write what? df of 6 colon 12 colon or something like 6 colon, something like 16 colon of what I will write? 2. Or I will write a df of colon 2, I will write it. Colon 2 means what? 0, 2, 4, 6, like that it will come. So from that you can build the topic. Students in online, df of 6 colon, some 12 I am writing. 6 colon 12, observe the data. 6, 7, 8, up to 11. Getting? Next I want to get it. I want to get it, all of them. Like this I want to get it. What I want to get it? Colon 2 I am writing. What is happening? 0 to 4, etc. It is going to come 0 to 4, 6, like that. Getting, students? Are you getting? Next I am going to get it. Reverse of the data, I want reverse. I want reverse. How do you get it? -1 you see. That is what? 16th one is coming first. 0 is coming last. Getting up? This is called what? Getting the data, whatever you like it, from indexing and slicing. Now, be careful. I want to get it. Only 6th record I want. Only 10th record I want. Biswa. How do I get it? 10th I want. Enduka I am here, sir, class K. 10 colon 11. You daily will come to the class and cannot answer the questions. 10 colon. What is coming? Like this. Difficult are they? So it's very easy for you. 10 colon 11. Are you following? Next. See that carefully. What is this now? Accessing the data based on indexes. Indexes. Now I am going to accessing the data based on what? Columns. This is accessed by using what? Indexes or indexes. This is called indexes or not? These are called indexes. Today I am accessing based on what name? Column name. So here I will write it. Print of df, I will say. This is my df. I want to access the data based on column names. How do I get it? You see the syntax. Data frame object of what? Column name. I want to print the names. I want to print the names. How do you write it? df of what I am writing? Name. Name or names? Name. You need to write proper spelling. Then you can get the names. See that names are coming. Are you getting it? Names are coming. Suppose you want names plus maths marks. Names plus mathematics marks I want. How do you write it, students? Like this I will write it. Like this I will write it. You should not write simply maths here. Maths you should not write simply like that. Error. You have to write within list bracket. You need to write it. Whichever columns you want to write, you write within what? List you write it. Observe it. Now you say, got it. Names plus mathematics marks, you are getting it. I want to get it what you know. I want to get it what you know. Social marks also I want to get it. English marks I want to get it. Any order you can write it. English marks I want to get it. Also English marks are coming. Are you getting? English marks of which person I want? English marks is coming. If you follow me, I will write here what I am writing. 10 colon some 15 I am writing. 10 colon 15 means what? 10 to 14. Those things with 10 to 14. Getting? Those things I want to get it. Those things I want to get it. Of what I want to get it. Only 11 I am writing. Only that particular person marks them. These are all very important. You apply anywhere else throughout, wherever pandas is coming, remember my formula sheet. Getting or not? So, coming to the point of it. You see this entire thing, like this. You say colon, what you write it, 2 you write it. Colon, 2 you write it. 2, 4, 6 like this you will get it. Getting up? Now, you go for that place. You see, my dear students, single column name you can get it. Multiple column names also you will get it. Multiple column names. Are you getting up? Column name 1, column name 2, column name n. Now see carefully, students. Column name 1, column name 2, column name n. There I am applying what? Indexing and slicing. Just now we have seen example also, no? Like this. After the column names, you can apply your own indexing and slicing. Okay? Easy or difficult? Easy. Online students, up to here, what you are accessing, iter rows, already anyhow you have seen it. So this is very easy. This is called accessing the data by using data frame. This is called one of the example. And there is one more way is there, LOC and ILOC. This is a very frequently asked question. And people are being applying LOC and ILOC. I am going to make you to understand. Okay. This is one example. Understanding LOC and ILOC, I am going to access. Go to the same place, save it. A new one I will take it. I don't want to take up everything in one place. Now I am going to give you here understanding LOC and what ILOC I am going to give you here. Understanding LOC and ILOC I want to give it. And even after explaining, if you go to interview, compulsory will answer wrong. I don't know why. And not only you ask any outsider, first of all, they don't know that. Now I am saying, listen carefully. Again and again, if I repeat, you will get it. LOC. What is LOC? English meaning, you tell me. Location. Location. Which location? Actually, you can access the data two ways. One is row-based indexing. One is, so I can locate my data in how many ways? One is based on a row. One more based on, right. Now I am saying LOC. LOC says that here LOC will retrieve the data based on row numbers it can access, column names also you can access. Understand? LOC can access the data based on row indexes. But it can access what? Using columns also you can access. Columns will contain internally what? Column indexes also will be there or not. But when you are using LOC, you have to use only column names. And this is straightforward. LOC can access the data by using two ways. One is based on row indexes. You can also access by using, there is no problem. When you go to ILOC, I stands for what? Index. Which index? Row index, column index. But you cannot use column names in where? You just remember blind rule. ILOC stands for you have to access the data from data frame only with indexes, but not with the column names. Anyhow, row indexes does not contain row names are not there. Row indexes only will be there. But column names are there here. When I go for CSV file, what is not there? Column numbers are there. And here column numbers are used in where? ILOC. What are the column numbers in our example? Hall ticket number 0, name 1. Like that you will be taking up to 7. Okay now? So what did you understand? LOC uses column names. ILOC uses column indexes. What is the common property? Both of them uses row index only. But one more difference. When I am taking row indexes, as we discussed it earlier, when I say LOC, when you say start to stop index and everything, it will give you start to stop. Both of them are included. Both of them are, when you go to ILOC, start index included, stop index excluded. That means it will give you start to stop -1. What about a LOC? Start to stop, it will be coming. Okay now? So shall I move forward? So I'm going to introduce what? What is that ILOC? Start index to what? Stop index included. That means it gives the values from where? Start index to stop index. Column numbers must be used to, here, LOC. Start index and stop index included. LOC. Column names can be used to get the data from, but not in which place? When you go to ILOC, what? Start index, stop index can be used, but start index included, stop index excluded. Column numbers must be used to get the data from data frame, but not column names. Very regularly asking question this is. I hope you got it. If I discuss again and again, it will be giving problem for you. I hope you got it. Now, how can you remember blindly? ILOC you remember enough. ILOC is saying what? Row index plus column index. Both of them are indexes only. But what is the property? Start to stop -1 only will come. LOC will give you what? Start to stop. But it will be using column names or column numbers. That's all, students. No more confusion. Go to what next? Based on what? Row number. First thing is what you see, data frame dot LOC. Go to that. Now I am saying now import. What is this now? Find as PD. Find as what? PD. So access the data. Access the data. Access the data of. Access the data of what? Data frame by using what? LOC. LOC. Okay. Start here. What is this now? DF is equal to PD dot read underscore CSV of. I'll get the data from this place. Already I read now. I'll copy that link here. I'll get it from here. So here it is available. I'll get this part. In this place, I will get it. So here I'll paste it. See, students, I got my data. Got the data or not? Now I will get the data here. So I'm writing here df dot LOC of, I'm saying that, 11. What is that 11? What is that 11? One record I'm going to get it. One record I'm going to get it. What is this? Richie. Hall ticket number is called what? 11111. Richie. All those details are coming. You can get it with normal also. How do you get it? DF of 10:11. 10:11 also will give you that, but another approach. Right? Good. Now I will go for, even if I write ILOC of 11 also, you'll get the same. Both of them I am passing what? Yes. One more thing I am writing, guys. Here I am writing, my dear students, I will write it 5:8 I am writing. See the formula now. Row number, comma, here. First I will go for this area. Watch it. Now I am writing 5:8. What is the 5 starting? What is ending? It will come 5 to 8 or 5 to 8 minus 1. Yes, very good. 5 to 8 is, see, both of them are included. Both of them are included. Got it up? Yes. Now I am writing here step 1. Step also I will give you. What is the step here? 5 to what? I am not writing anything. I am writing 2. 5:2. From 5th onwards up to last, 2 records will come. 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. If 17 is there, 17 will come. Otherwise, it will be coming to 15 only. Because I have only 16 now. 17 is not there. Are you following me? Right. This is related to what? Start: stop related. Go to the formula sheet and then observe it now. This part I said, start and this one. I want second one, data frame object dot for one row number, I want only column name. For one row number, I want one column name. These are all typical syntaxes, students. Typical syntaxes. Row number, one column name. So how do you write it? See that df dot LOC of 10th one I want. What I want to name, I want to get it. Name, I am getting name. So I am writing something like a name. So what is coming? Name is Biswa and this is going to be 10th record is coming. I want to get more than one thing. More than one thing I want to get it. What I am writing now? I want to get it maths. I want to get it what English. I want it like this. What is coming? Name, maths and etc. I want to get it something like what some other kind of things I want to get it. Hall ticket number also I want to get it, for example. HTNO I want to get it for that thing. What I am going to say? Like this I am saying. 1 minute. HTNO, comma I will write it. See this now, hall ticket number and etc. is coming. That means if the data is available in data frame, if an end user enters a hall ticket number, I can fetch the other details by passing something like this. Are you following me? So here, see that row number and then say column name 1, column name 2, etc. Now I can say start, stop, step. And start, stop, step, you can pass the column name also. For that, you see students, print df once, this is my df. You apply df dot LOC of something like colon 2 I am writing, comma, I am writing what you want from that, you can write it. What you want right from that, I can write this data. You can write column names like this, you can write it. You can write this part. What this indicates? All of them, 0 to 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Hall ticket number, name, maths, English. Got it up? And don't see the output and don't try to. You have to practice it after going to home, because this require lot of practice so that you can remember. See that? Column name, one column name you can pass. Column name 1, column name 2, n number of column names. See, start to stop step. Start to stop step. For example, I want all the column names. I want all the column names. That time, how do you write it? Tell me. I want all the column names. There you need to write hall ticket number, name, Hindi, maths, etc. I need to write. Are you following me? Instead of writing that, students, you can apply, and first time you are getting it, you can apply the slicing on column names also. And what is the last subject? Social. I hope it is last is that only, social. From where? Hall ticket number, name, Telugu, Hindi, I need not write everything. I can write simply what? Hall ticket number, colon, what I can say? Social. All of them will be coming. All of them are coming. What happens? Colon on. I hope brackets are not there. Yeah, brackets are not there. You should not use brackets. You should not use these brackets. You should not use this bracket. That's why that formula sheet you preserve it. See that? 0, colon 2. Don't use brackets like this. Selected columns, you use it. From one column to another column, you go for what? Hall ticket number, colon what? Social. Are you getting me? Now, I want to get it. See, careful students. Now I am getting from name I want. From name. From name onwards I want. From name I want. Name onwards I want. Social studies. You are getting name onwards. That too, I want to get it what name, English, maths, social I want. Alternative columns. That time what I will write? Colon 2 I can write it. Colon 2. See students. Name, English, maths. Name English maths. And then what? Social. This is called what? Column indexing, slicing with a step. This is called a row indexing, slicing with a step. Getting? These are all different ways and means. Online students, are you comfortable? Are you comfortable with these formulas? Next, you see that. Column name 1, column name 2, column name n, step also written here. Is this is understandable? What this is called? LOC. Now I am going to introduce the same thing by using ILOC. What it indicates? Start index included, stop index excluded. Column numbers must be used to get the data from data frame. Simple students, I copied and pasted. Instead of column name, I wrote column number. You observe it, same to same I pasted. Column name removed, column number written. Column name removed, column numbers written. That's all. Other than that, nothing is there. Easy. Shall I move forward? Same to same. Online students, go back and I will print a DF. Print of DF. See the data. 1 minute. Print of DF. This is my data. Now I want to get it. See that I am writing. Accessing the data. Now I am going to take up one small message. I want to write it. Accessing data by using ILOC. Here I will write it. So during the referring also, it will be easy for you. ILOC, I will write it. ILOC, I will write it. Let us start writing PD dot. What is this now? ILOC of what I'll write it? DF dot. Yes. DF dot. DF dot. ILOC of what I will write it? See 3:8 I am writing. 3 I will write it first. 3 I will write it. What is the 3? Third one. Third one is called what? Razi. Razi is the student name. And this data came. This data came completely. Next I will do what? From 3 to 8 I want. 3 to 8 means what I will write it? 9. 3 to 9 I will write it. 3 to 9 means already you understand. 3 to 8 will come. Understand the difference? Right. ILOC we got it. 3 to 8 we got it. Next I want from this. I need only names. I need only names. What I will do? What is the name column? You should not write here name. You will get error. Very big error is coming. We should not use what names? It requires numeric integers. It requires what? ILOC require numeric integers. So what should I pass it? 1 I will pass it. 1 I will pass it. See the data? Names came. Name. Are you getting? Next I want to get it. Next I want to get it. What I am writing? I will write it now here. Colon, colon, I will write it. 1 I will write it. 1 comma, what I will write it? Maths column is how much? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll write it here 5. 5 I will write it. What is coming? All the people's names and maths is coming. All the people's names and maths is coming. Are you following me? Easy. I will write it like that. Here I am writing. Here I am writing. Colon, colon, minus 1. Colon, colon, minus 1. Comma, what I will write? 7 I am writing it. 7 I am writing it. Social studies. In reverse order they are going to come. Are you getting? Simple. Here you see students. Row number, column number. Row number, column number 1, column number 2. We have done it. So, yes, ma, Sri Vidya, I will upload that. This file also I will upload. Student marks file also I will upload. I said na beginning only. Row start, row stop. Column start and column stop also you can apply. Like earlier you have written na. Column name, colon, another column name. Like that column number, colon, column number, stop also you can say. Easy students. You go for it. Df dot what ILOC of what is this now? 2 colon some 10 comma 2 colon 10 comma 1 colon what 1 colon you write what 6 you write it. 1 colon 6. What is 2 colon 10? Rows. 2 to 10 minus 1. 1 colon 6. 1 colon 6 minus 1. Right? 1 colon 6 minus 1 means 5. Fifth column is called what? Maths. Getting out? Easy. So this is very, very simple. So 2 to 9 only came. 2 to 9 only came. This is related to what? Column start, column stop. Now column start, column stop, step also. If you want to go for it, go to the same thing. Go to the same thing. Here I will write it. Here I will write it. Colon colon 2. Here also I will write colon colon 2. Alternative records, alternative column names. Alternative records, alternative columns. Number Telugu in this science. Getting now? If you want to get it something different, you say here 1 I will say. Here I will say 1. It is going to give you 135 like that you will get. Earlier 0 to 4 like that. It is 135 like this. Name English, maths, social got it. Earlier got it what? Science. Rest of the other parts will come or not. This is called one more kind of mechanism. Are you getting it? Row start, column step. Getting out? So this you are getting it. Only particular column number. Row number comma row number to any row numbers you can write it. ILOC will give you random row numbers also. Go to that. DF dot ILOC of I want a second record, I want a 10th record, I want a 14th record. What is coming? Okay. You have to write within that. You have to write within the students. Yeah. So you are going to get what? Second record, 10th record, and 14th record. And completely you can access the data from data frame. That is what is the main intention of this one. So 10 to 10, 14, whatever you want, random records also you can get it. Understand, ma? Row start already you have seen it. And colon, and you are getting the other kind of things. Colon indicates what? All. This one column number to anything you can write it. Like this you can get it. Are you understanding this? This is related to what? LOC. ILOC. This is separate document. I will upload it. This is related to accessing the data. Now I will go for adding the new column. Calculation part I am going to add it. Very, very important. Take care. Now I am going to take up this part. I will bring it, save it. Online students, did you understand up to here? Adding new columns. I am going to say adding new columns to what? Data frame. Data frame. Adding the new column to the data frame. So adding new columns to data frame and performs operations, updations. I am going to do it. Import pandas as PD. Now see that. Now I'll paste my data. Printed DF. This is my data. Start up. Adding new columns. See students, how do you add the new column? Today I want to add the new column. What is the new column I am adding? Total. Slowly I am coming to the updations now. Earlier what I did? I accessed it. Today we are going to do what? Adding new data. How to update the data here? Now I am going to do the calculation for total. Total calculation I am going to do it. So to whom I am adding the new column? DF. DF I am going to add it. How to add it? There are two things are there, students. One is DF of data frame object of, you need to say double quotes. Column name you need to write, ma. column name you need to write is equal to expression. You can write it. Expression means what? What is the value of that column? Or you can say df of column name, you can write it. Column name you can write it. You can write simply something like what? None. That value I will write. So both of them I will write, students. Try to follow. Can I? Now, online students, carefully follow. df of what is this now? Total. Total I am writing is equal to something like what? None. Just to see that it is added. Printed df. Printed df. See that what is the total ma? None, 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 none is coming, right? You can write your value, no issue. 0 also you can write it. 0.0 also you can write it. Any value which you like it today. Now I want to calculate the total. What is the total? Tell me. Formula you know na? df of total is equal to df of Telugu, df of English, df of Hindi, df of maths, science and social. Right or not? Come on, do the calculation. df of total. This is nothing but an expression I am writing. Expression. Come on. df of Telugu. So I am writing Telugu plus df of English plus df of what I will write it? Come on. Hindi. Okay, 1 minute more. Plus I will write it. The df of what I will write it? Hindi I will write it. Hindi I will write. df of what? Maths I will write it. Maths. I am writing maths. Spelling mistakes you need to take care, students. Next what I will write it? Science I will write it. Next what I am writing? Social I am writing. Social I am writing. So I am writing here. Social I am writing. Are you following me? Then do this. Completed. Print of what now? df. You see the data. See the total, got it. So total got it. And you can calculate and you can check it also. Like an Excel mark sheet, you can get it. This type of data is coming like this. All the people got what? Come on. Total marks. Now I want to go for what? Percentage. Percent. Directly I will calculate the percentage. Tell me. I have 6 subject is conducted for 100 marks. I'll go for updating the percentage. Come on now, percent. df of, come on, percent. Percent to df of you can do it. Are you following me? 68, 65 point something is coming. Because I don't want the percentage to be displayed 83333500, etc. I want to round it up to 2 digits. Round it up to 2 digits. Can I do that? How you can do it, students? Round off, comma what? 2. Round off 2. Now say here df of what happens? df of one more bracket down. df of this is coming. 1 minute, students. 1 minute more. So you see that it is going to coming to this place. Now you come to this place. Now you got it what? Percent 65.83, 59 point. I got it like this. Are you following me? So I hope understand the bracket concept, right? So now I got the percentage. Now I need to get it what? Grade. Now go to the formula sheet once, adding new column to the data frame. What is the formula? Data frame object of new column name is equal to default value. Data frame object of new column is equal to expression. And I told you the example also same. Are you following me? Now, I want to do it. I want to update the updating. What is the done? Now I'll go for what? What I want? Grading. Grading I want to allow. Grading. I want to go for what? Grading. So before the grading, first I want to go for data filtering. I want filtering. Or after filtering, I will go for what? Updation. Very important. Data frame object dot what? LOC, which will give you accessing. Inside what I am doing? One condition I am applying. I want to find the name of the people who got more than 75 marks in maths. How do you get it? DF of maths greater than what? 75. It will show you what? More than 75% students. You take it, take this example, go to this place and try to apply. Here I am writing. I will write something like what 90. 90. DF of maths. DF of maths you take it. 98. True. It will print true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false, true. What are all coming more than 90? It will give you true, false, Boolean array will come. See that now? Boolean array will come. Already you know Boolean array in NumPy. True, false is coming. There I will get it what? DF dot LOC of. LOC of. The true, false you are passing to LOC. True elements will be retrieved. False element will be ignored. See the data. So who got more than 90 marks? Ramesh, Rosam. See the mass marks once. And who are getting? These people only. Second record, fourth record, sixth, like that we got it. These are the people who got more than what? 95. Are you getting? Next I want to get it more than 95. Who got more than 95? So more than 95, only 2 people got it. Are you getting? So we are going to apply the logic like this. This is called what? Filtering. Filtering. I am filtering my data. Who got more than 90 marks? Suppose I am applying who got 100 out of 100. Who got 100 out of 100? Double equal to I am writing. Double equal to I am writing. If no data present, nothing is going to come. Nobody got it. Getting my point? So I got it. Now I am asking who got less than 70 marks? Who got less than 70 marks? 70 marks less than maths. What is that? 67, 56. Somebody also got it like this. Are you getting, students? Now go to the place. I got it. This condition. Once the condition is done, once this is done, I want the people's names. Here we are getting everything. Here we are getting everything. But I want to get only names. I want to get only names. How do I get it? Here I am writing, comma. What I will write it? Name. I want to get it name. So only names are coming. These are the people less than 70. I want to get it more than 95. More than 95 marks who got it. Their names I want. So their names. Ramesh and Rosam got more than 95. Got it up? So like this. If you want to get the maths marks also, what are the exact marks? You are getting 98 and 99. They got it. Very important. Getting or not? Online students. This is called what? One condition is applied. One more is called what? Data frame object or LOC of compound condition. Compound condition means what? More than one condition. I want to know the names of the people who got more than 60. I want to get the names of the people who got less than 85. What operator I am using? Bitwise and. We cannot use and or. In the NumPy only explained. You have to use what? One more you see. I want to get more than 95 and less than 99. I want their names and maths marks. Getting up? So I want to complete thing like this. Last example I will carry. Last example I will carry. See that I will write a compound condition I am writing. I want to get more than 95 and 99. As these people will be coming. See that who are the people? 98 and 99. Suppose I want more than 90, 90, more than 90, more than 90 and then 99. So who are the people? Ramesh, Rosam, Kalyan, Kambli, all those people are coming like this. Are you getting this point? Now, this is called which type of condition? Compound condition. Compound condition means more than one. Got it? Oh. So let us coming to the point back. Print of what next? DF. This is my percentage is also available. Now I am going to introduce the grading. Grading, you observe it. Come on, go for DF of, come on, first. Grade is equal to, I am writing none. Not only none, I will write a null also I can write. Whatever I like it, I can write it. Null. Whatever I like it, I can write it. So, see that print of what? DF. So, grade is there. What is that now? Null, null, null. Now, I want to take some conditions, students. What are the conditions? Observe the data. The board is decided. More than 70, 74. More than 70. More than 70, whoever is getting. I want to give what? Distinction. Distinction I want to give it. Or more than 75. More than, greater than or equal to 75. What I will give? Distinction. Between 70 to 7, both of them inclusive. That is called what? First. Next is what? Come on. Between 60 to what? 69. What is this now? Second. Less than 60. Third. Will you remember these conditions? Let's go to the formula. Data filtering and updations on where? So data frame object dot compound condition. Which column you want to update? Write the expression. See that DF dot percentage greater than 60 and less than or equal to 80. Grade is equal to what? First. This is called updation. Are you following me? Take this part and try to apply on our data frame. Try to apply. Come on here. What is this now? Percent. Greater than or equal to what? 70 or 75? 75. What is my, this I am not writing it. This I am not writing it, students. Now I am writing grade is equal to what I am writing? Distinction. Distinction I am writing. Just to try to see this. Print of what I am saying? DF. Who got that? We are going to see. See this now. Who got the distinction? Only one student got the distinction. Who is that person? 79.83. There is no percentage greater than or equal to 75. That is a distinction got it. Are you following me? Next. What is the next slot, students? What is the next slot? Come on. More than 74 greater than or equal to 70. No. 70 less than or equal to 74. 74 or better to write less than 75. Why? 74.999 is also there. Better to write less than 75 because I wrote greater than or equal to what here? 75. Less than 75 is the best. Is equal to what I will write it? First I will write it. See students, print of DF. See the data. Who got more than that? One student 70 first. 74 point. That is called first got it. Are you getting me? Next. What is the next slot? Come on, quickly. So I will take up here. First of all, less than 70. 70. What is this now? 60. Grade. Second, I am going to give you. Right, print of DF. Print of DF. So I got it. First, second, how many people are there? You see. Second. Still 59.33 is there. 59.50 is also there. Those people are lost. And I will take up what next? What is the last stage here? Less than 60. I'll simply write what here? Less than what? 60. And other condition not necessary. Other condition not necessary. What is this now? Third. Third I am writing it. Print of what I can write it? DF. So this is going to be containing third is also placed. Are you understanding? This is called updating my data. Updating this data. What is this is called? Data filtering, updations on data frame. This is called filtering and conditional changes. Getting the data. Filtering and getting the data. This is called filtering as well as updations on data frame. Data filtering, conditional change, obtaining the data and obtaining the data. Obtaining the data. This is one thing. And here I am going to say I updated the data also by using our expressions. Tomorrow class when I come back, how to remove the column names, how to sort the data, knowing the duplicates and removing the row, multiple ways are to discuss. So many numbers, still formulas are there. So today I will stop it up to where? Updation. Tomorrow when I come back, I will go for explaining about this. Still such of discussion is there. But I will type of formula sheet for you. And whatever is discussed, updation I will discuss. And this we will discuss in the tomorrow class. Online students, did you understand? Right. So this 65 line, tomorrow onwards, we will discuss the other part. Don't miss tomorrow class. Important session. Thank you. All the best. Online students, any doubts are there, you can hold on. Okay, students. Tomorrow, don't miss it. Important session.